Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I thought we would do a nice fireside chat, but there's no fire, so we've got the tree. I know this is going up on New Year's, so Happy New Year's. I know it's not exactly the holiday season anymore, but people still have their trees up at this point in the year, I'm pretty sure, so there you go. But anyways, yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the future of iLife. What happens after iLife X2 Autumn Adventures ends early this year? Obviously, there's still a number of episodes yet to be released, but this is sort of to level set and talk about what's coming next. Now, if you follow iLife the series on Twitter, if that's not completely imploded at this point, I am recording this 2 weeks in advance, so you never know. It could not exist anymore, but if you follow iLife the series on Twitter, you would have seen that a few weeks ago I tweeted a teaser image for iLife X2 Chronicles, which is the follow-up to Autumn Adventures for the duration of 2023 and possibly beyond. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what that means because it is going to be a little bit different than Summer Stories and Autumn Adventures and take into account a lot of lessons and things that I've learned from doing those series. So first, for those of you who don't know, iLife started in 2012 as a series of daily vlogs that I did when I was 14. So very different. They were very much just me talking straight to the camera about what went on that day, and they were straight uploaded that day, no editing, nothing. In 2014, a sequel series was... In 2014, I started doing a sequel series called iLife X, which ran for 523 consecutive days, which is awesome. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever done creatively. I've always loved making videos and doing stuff like that, so it's something I look back on really fondly. iLife X was a big moment for me, and it captured actually one of the most chaotic years of my life, which is great. And you can still watch some of the highlights from it in iLife X Kai, which is kind of a re-edited, cut down version of it, which is still on the channel. So iLife X2 is meant to be a sequel to iLife X, but more in the format of Kai, where it's, cut up and released, in packages instead of daily. iLife X was uploaded every single day on the day that the video was filmed, and I did add in some editing to some of them. It started out very similar to iLife, but as things went on, I wanted to get more extravagant. We had the openings, they were only 20 seconds, but a lot of work went into iLife X. And that's the kind of work that you can do really quickly. The edits weren't super crazy. And also, I was 16, and I think I turned 17 during iLife X, halfway through. So I had a lot more time and energy to do things like that. But if iLife X2 has taught me anything, it's that the Kai formatting doesn't really work if you're uploading for the first time. So iLife X Kai works great as a retrospective because people are expecting it to be older. But with the 2-month delay on iLife X2, it's made it really hard to talk about the current gaming scene, things that are going on in any sort of relevancy, because by the time they're uploaded, it doesn't matter. I can give my thoughts on a Pokemon trailer, but if the game is already out before my thoughts on some random trailer that was released 3 months ago are out, then nobody's really going to care or remember that trailer or want to hear about it. So what do we do about that? Because obviously I want the editing to be high quality. I want to be able to produce videos that aren't just 2 minutes and uploaded at midnight and whatever, and I frankly don't have the time to be doing that every single day. But there are a lot of types of content that were in iLife X on days where there wasn't a lot going on. Things like life stories, where I told fun stories about things while I was playing a game. I uploaded some of my school projects as filler episodes, but they were a lot of fun to have on there, and so people could comment on them and watch them and things like that. And there's a lot of other creative stuff that I want to do that I sort of experimented with in 2018 that are still on the channel. So you can see things like my top favorite games video and things like that. And I want to focus more on that sort of thing going forward, and I have a lot of ideas for that. So iLife X2 Chronicles, to explain what it's going to be, it's called that because it's not going to be a daily series the way that Autumn Adventures or Summer Stories or iLife X tried to be. It's going to be a little bit different in the sense that there still will be vlogs when there's a key event that I think is important enough to be in a vlog, and I think is like entertaining enough overall to sustain a vlog on its own, or in like a short like series of days that are back to back, things like Thanksgiving or the holidays or things like that. The daily stuff doesn't really work in the format that I need it to work in right now to edit. So what are we gonna do with the other stuff? Me talking about games and things like that, because that's always been a big identity of the channel. And with the series being called iLife, I really wanted to center around like things that I like. So what I want to do is try a series of like gaming video essays, gaming videos, like anime discussions, things like that, whatever, I'm feeling, but not be tied to like a strict upload schedule like iLife X2 is now, that makes it really hard to break continuity or to like upload something else or to spend time on something else. And by doing vlogs only at key moments in the year, I'm able to focus more on those other things too and make the vlogs higher quality as well. So the reason it's called Chronicles is because it's going to be like a chronicle of all of the different things that I like, all of the important events that go on, but it's going to be like in a bit of a different format. So you're going to see videos like the ones I uploaded in 2018, which are like voiceover with, other stuff. Think like the video essays you've seen from other great YouTubers. I watch them all the time and I love them. Probably less funny than like Scott the Woz, but think like, like a middle ground between informative, funny, like looking back at some of the key moments. And I think that also plays into the name of iLife, because I want to talk about games that mean something to me, or that I think have been overlooked that I love. And same with like anime series or like anything else really. Just, it's going to be like that iLife content where I talk about things that I like, but I want to expand on it, really put more like production value into it, try a different perspective with it to see how we can make things work in this new world where I like am an adult with a job and all of that stuff. So hopefully I can make it great. Like I said, vlogs will still happen. Pokemon Go Community Day is going to be a good example of like a vlog. PAX East, which I'm going to. We've got Anime Boston, which I'm going to. A lot of other key moments, probably the 4th of July, things like people's birthdays. Like all of the vlogs that people really went back to, or that I at least went back to, things like Black Friday, Thanksgiving, the holiday season, my birthday, my friends' birthdays, like those things are definitely still going to be vlogs, because I think they're fun. They're fun to do. So this is just like, in addition to those things, makes those vlogs stand out more. It makes them higher quality edits. It makes them come out faster, because they're not being bogged down by like 2 months of backlogged vlogs. So I think this is going to be a positive change for everybody, but you can let me know what you think in the comments down below on the community tab. You can interact with @iLife the series on Twitter, and let me know what you think of all of the changes. I think we're going to try this for 2023 and see how it goes, and hopefully it's well received. Obviously this is all going to start after Autumn Adventures ends, so we still have a few more months of Autumn Adventures uploads. I don't want to cut that early. There's a lot of good content yet to come, and it's already all filmed, so we might as well release it at this point. So yeah, iLife X2 Chronicles is the new 2023 series. It's going to be a little bit different, but I hope you guys really enjoy it. I think it's going to capture a lot of the essence of what iLife is, but just like expand on it, make it higher quality, and allow me to do some more creative things that I've wanted to do for a while that I haven't really had the chance to do in the current vlog format. So I'm hoping you guys really enjoy it. I'm sure it's going to be a great year, and I look forward to all the fun we're going to have in iLife X2 Chronicles. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Happy New Year's once again, and I will see you guys in the new year.